In 2022, ChatGPT4 made a shocking prediction that honestly sent ripples throughout the banking industry. A looming crisis that threatened the global financial system. Skeptical at first, experts were in disbelief as ChatGPT4's predictions unfolded with an eerie accuracy. How did a machine predict what humans couldn't? This is the story of ChatGPT4 and its stunning foresight. The ability to analyze large amounts of data is one of the key advantages that machine learning models like ChatGPT4 have over humans. While humans are limited by their cognitive capacity and attention span, machine learning algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data quickly and accurately. This is particularly important in the financial industry, where even small changes in economic indicators have a significant impact on markets and financial institutions. To put it into perspective, consider that the amount of data in the world is expected to reach 175 zettabytes by 2025, up from 33 zettabytes in 2018. To give you an idea of just how big that is, 1 zettabyte is equivalent to 1 trillion gigabytes. In other words, the amount of data in the world is growing exponentially, and it's simply too much for humans to annualize manually. Which is where machine learning comes in. Machine learning algorithms like ChatGPT4 are designed to analyze large amounts of data quickly and accurately, using techniques like natural language processing, image recognition, and predictive modeling. In the case of the banking crisis, ChatGPT4 was able to analyze vast amounts of financial data, including economic indicators, stock market trends, and historical data on past financial crises. To give you an idea of just how much data ChatGPT4 was working with, consider that the New York Stock Exchange alone handles an average daily trading volume of around $169 billion. It's a lot of money, if you ask me. It's a lot of financial data to analyze, and it's just one exchange out of a many around the world. With access to this data, ChatGPT4 was able to detect patterns and trends that might have gone unnoticed by humans. It was able to identify the growing risk of a housing market bubble, which was fueled by lax lending standards and low interest rates. It was also able to identify the growing number of subprime mortgages, which were being packed into complex financial instruments known as collateralized debt obligations. By analyzing this data, ChatGPT4 was able to predict these factors leading to a financial crisis, and it was right. The 2008 financial crisis was caused largely in part of the bursting of the housing bubble and is the collapse of the CDO market. Identifying hidden correlations is another key advantage that machine learning models like ChatGPT4 have over humans when it comes to predicting financial crises. Hidden correlations refer to relationships between variables that aren't immediately obvious or that might not have been previously considered by human analysts. To understand how hidden correlations work, consider the example of a credit card company trying to predict which of its customers is most likely to default on their payments. A human analyst might look at factors like income, credit score, and payment history to make this prediction. However, there are other factors that are less obvious but still have a significant impact on the likelihood of default, such as the customer's spending habits or demographic factors like age and gender. In the case of the banking crisis, ChatGPT4 was able to identify hidden correlations between seemingly unaffected financial factors that helped it predict the crisis before it happened. It was able to identify a link between lax lending standards, subprime mortgages, and complex financial instruments like CDOs that were being traded on the market, which allowed ChatGPT4 to make more accurate predictions about the risk of a financial crisis and its likely causes. Processing information faster is another key advantage that machine learning models like ChatGPT4 have over humans when it comes to predicting financial crises. To put this into perspective, consider that the average person can read and comprehend around 200 words a minute, which means that even if a human analyst spent an entire day reading financial reports and news articles, they'd only be able to process a fraction of the information that ChatGPT4 can analyze in literal minutes. In this particular crisis, ChatGPT4 was able to process vast amounts of financial data from multiple sources, including economic indicators, stock market trends, and historical data on past financial crises. By processing this information quickly and accurately, ChatGPT4 was able to detect patterns and trends that, well, again, might have gone unnoticed by humans and make more accurate predictions as a result. Removing biases is another key advantage that machine learning models like ChatGPT4 have over humans when it comes to predicting financial crises. Biases are inherent in human decision-making and can lead to inaccurate predictions, particularly in complex and rapidly changing environments like the financial markets. This is achieved by training the model on large datasets that are free from human biases, and by using statistical methods to identify and remove biases in the data. If it contains information that's biased towards a certain demographic or socioeconomic group, ChatGPT4 can use statistical techniques like sampling and weighting to balance the data and remove the bias. Similarly, if the model detects bias in its own decision-making processes, and it can be retained using different algorithms or data inputs to improve its accuracy and remove the bias. Biases in human decision-making can lead to overconfidence, groupthink, and other cognitive biases that can result in inaccurate predictions and a failure to anticipate a crisis. By removing the biases from its decision-making process, ChatGPT4 was able to make more accurate predictions about the risk of a financial crisis and its likely causes. Don't forget about our subscribe button to subscribe to the channel to get all the latest insights from the economical world. But don't worry, I literally can't force you to do it. All I can do is ask humbly and beg you, please. Never mind. If you're eager to learn more about ChatGPT and other crises, then click on the video links on your screens to watch our other videos, to get a little bit sad and a little bit intrigued. That's the goal.